Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More Albany bushfire. 2 blazes burn out of control in Was Great Southern, threatening lives and homes. Media player, space to play, M to mute, left and right to seek. 0:3500:000:35. 2 bushfires are threatening lives and homes in Albany and other communities across Western Australia's south coast, as winds from the season's first strong cold front fan flames, sparking spot fires up to 1.5 kilometers ahead of one blaze. One of those fires is burning west of the city of Albany and the other is near the Parongarup National Park, to Albany's northeast. 3 other fires have been downgraded to watch and act level, including a fire at Albany's Good Beach. Authorities say people in the vicinity of this fire need to stay alert to changing conditions and there is a possible threat to lives and properties. Wind gusts of more than 100 kilometers per hour have been recorded at Albany. More details on all fires can be found on the Emergency Wire website. Some residents have been evacuated and at least one property, Farmstay Resort Nutkin Lodge near Peaceful Bay, has been confirmed lost. 2 fires threaten to combine Department of Fire and Emergency Services, DFS. Superintendent Wayne Green said one of the biggest concerns was the fire burning in Napier, about 30 kilometers northeast of the town of Albany, which is home to about 35,000 people. An emergency warning has been issued for the Napier fire, which is threatening to join up with another fire burning in the southeast of the Stirling Ranges, a rugged and mountainous national park north of the township. Superintendent Green said there were dozens of fires across the area and crews were under a lot of strain. All of our resources are absolutely stretched to the point where some of the fires that are coming in and being reported now aren't even getting a response, he said. Because our resources are so tied up with making sure that people are being evacuated safely. The southern half of the state is also being battered by the first strong cold front of the season, but while strong winds are whipping up flames, there is not enough rainfall to have a major impact on most of the fires. We can't rely on any of this rain that's starting to drizzle through at the moment. It seems to be having not that much effect out on the fire grounds, Superintendent Green said. The fires have spread quickly, with Superintendent Green saying one fire front was almost the length of the Stirling Ranges. It's just absolute mayhem. Albany Mayor Dennis Wellington said he had never seen a fire on this scale. I've never seen anything like it, it's just absolute mayhem, he said. He said resourcing was the city's biggest concern. Our biggest problem is going to be tomorrow. Is that these fellas that are out there fighting now doing just such a sensational job. They're going to have been out there for 24 hours. They're going to be out on their feet, he said on Thursday night. We've got no resources left whatsoever if something else starts again tomorrow. School under threat. South Coast Regional Manager Greg Mayer from the Department of Parks and Wildlife said the fire has burnt through large swathes of the Stirling Range National Park. The fire took a big run overnight. It's come out of the national park under those strong northerly winds and it has burnt through private property around the 2 Mile Lake area, and burnt down towards South Stirling Nature Reserve and South Stirling Primary School, Mr. Mayer said. He said the school had not been directly impacted by the fires but the full picture was yet to emerge. The Department of Education has cancelled classes at the South Stirling Primary School on Friday as a precaution. Because the main run has been in hours of darkness, the actual edge of the fire is a little unclear, he said. We've got a general impression of where it's come, but once we get a little daylight we can put an aircraft up and get a main plot on it that will help us identify the main threat areas. Mr. Mayer said the fire has torn through about 16,000 hectares, with homes and private property damage unconfirmed at this stage. Most of that is in the national park, but it includes an undetermined amount of private property, so we haven't separated those figures out yet. It's a very large fire, he said. Little relief from cold front. The Bureau of Meteorology senior forecaster Matt Botterhoven said a cold front sweeping over the state has brought little relief. We had a strong cold front move over the southwest of the state, challenging fire conditions near Albany, he said. They recorded wind gusts up to 102 km per hour just before 2 a.m. Since then it's cooled off a little. There's some humidity. There are some showers but only light rainfall recorded so far. Mr. Botterhoven said light rainfall is expected tomorrow and heading into the weekend, but that gusty winds are also forecast. Activities should increase Friday evening and Saturday morning with up to 10 millimeters of rain, he said. Winds will continue to be quite strong. We're expecting northwesterly winds in around 30 to 40 km per hour during the day and gusting up to 60 km per hour at times. Warning for residents to take shelter. An emergency warning, the highest threat level, is in place for Edmund, Marble-up, McHale, Ellicott and Torbay on the western side of Albany. A second emergency warning was issued this morning for parts of Napier in the city of Albany. The alert has been issued for people in an area bounded by Chester Pass Road, Tuckarup Road, Deep Creek Road, Penn Road, and Mindajup Road. A bushfire watch and act notice has also been issued for people in an area bounded by Tuckarup Road, Palmdale Road and Moy Road in Napier. The bushfire is moving fast and in a southerly direction and homes are under threat now, according to DFS. Emergency warnings have also been issued for an area southeast of Sterling Range National Park in the city of Albany. Authorities say people in the vicinity of these fires are in danger and need to act immediately to survive. For these people, DFS advises, it is too late to leave. Leaving now would be deadly. You need to shelter in your home and actively defend it. Go to a room away from the fire front and make sure you can easily escape. Choose a room with 2 exits and water such as a kitchen or laundry. You must shelter before the fire arrives, as the extreme heat will kill you well before the flames reach you. Protect yourself by wearing long sleeves and trousers, made from cotton or wool, and strong leather boots. If your home catches on fire and the conditions inside become unbearable, you need to get out and go to an area that has already been burnt. Close all doors and windows and turn off evaporative air conditioners, but keep water running through the system if possible. A watch and act is in place for Good Beach and Frenchman Bay across the inlet from the town. The Sterling Ranges fire is the result of an escaped burn, a DFS statement said. City of Albany Community Emergency Services Manager Brendan Gordon said strong southerly winds had picked up during the evening and were pushing the fires quickly towards farming properties. Both of these fires will impact properties really quickly, he said. We're chucking everything at these fires and hoping for the best. An emergency evacuation center has been set up at the Albany Leisure and Aquatic Center on Barker Road. Rain brings relief to Peaceful Bay. An earlier emergency warning for the holiday home community of Peaceful Bay in the Shire of Denmark has been downgraded to a watch and act as rainfall dampened flames. However, homes along Fitterfolia Road and Peaceful Bay Road, including the coastal Peaceful Bay Township, comprising around 300 homes, may still come under threat. The Department of Fire and Emergency Services said the bushfire is fast-moving, out of control and unpredictable. Roads in the area have been closed. DFS said those planning on staying to defend their homes must not rely on mains water pressure. Those with access to a water tank should start patrolling with their hose and put out spot fires. Motorists are asked to avoid areas affected by the fires, reduce speed and drive carefully due to smoke. Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More.